Hello guys, and welcome back to our... She's gone.
I thought she was going to be part.
Welcome back to our... Hey guys. She actually likes her rocker, guys. Yeah. So many of you were like, give it time, she might, you know, fall in love with the rocker, because when we first tried it, when she was like first born, she wasn't a fan. She just wasn't really.
Well, yeah, we tried it kind of like once a week, every week, and like at the start, like she's basically 5 weeks now, and she's starting to like it.
She loves it, and we tend to like. I love like having a variation of places she can sleep. So like Moses' basket, then a little bit in the rocker if we're like having lunch in front of the TV or something, and then on us. I don't know. I feel like I like to give her a variation, even though she's asleep. She doesn't even realise.
It gets boring, doesn't it? Like no one gets bored sleeping in the same space.
Exactly.
Like sometimes I'm like, oh, shall I sleep in the spare bedroom tonight to get away from the crying baby? That sounds good, you know, and it just mixes up for me. It's nothing.
He's not done that.
Wanting a good night's sleep. It's just the
I keep saying, because we're changing that guest room very soon into like a workout space. I keep saying, go and make the most of it. Spend the night in the guest room. Get away from the crying baby.
Change it.
No, that's what he's saying. He's like, I've got to persevere. To be fair, she's literally not even bad. She wakes up like one time in the night maybe, or like twice. So we really have to give her credit for that. But yes, hello, welcome.
You have to give her a high five. Pat on the back.
Well done, Amber. High five. So yes, we're all just chilling this morning. Yeah. We've been having some pizza, watching TV. Jay chill. She's had the last 2 days. She's gone through. I feel like it was her first leap, and it came up on the Leaps app that we have that she was going to go through her first leap. So she's been like a little bit fussier, a little bit like. I don't know, just not herself, which is what it says on the app. You kind of notice when they're going through it because they just turn into, they're not really like they have been for the last few weeks. And so that happened, which was a bit difficult. But because we knew the reasons for it, it's like a development jump. Development, it's weird. Like their development almost jumps in 2 days more so than it does. And that's hard for them. And so they cry more, blah, blah, blah. And we've already noticed how much she's been changing and how much more interactive she's become. And when she's awake, guys, she has started smiling. Don't tell me it's too early.
Smiling.
I asked the Instagram followers. Everyone said it was real smiles.
Yeah.
She's like,
midwife was like, real smiles, real smiles.
Definitely real smiles. If they're awake, if they're processing your face in their face and then they're smiling back and not just doing it in their sleep or like when they're doing a poo, it's a real smile. And so, yeah, I'll pop up some pictures and videos, but she's definitely, especially at James, which is annoying. But I'm putting that down.
I got a big smile.
Yeah. I'm putting that down to his big smile.
What's that?
What's those big white shapes I can see? They're Daddy's teeth. So yeah, that's been brilliant. And obviously she's still not doing it. Like they start doing it more and more, so it'll just become even more. But at the moment, it's kind of, we catch her, you know, doing it, or we're trying to make her do it. We're like, hello, smile at mummy.
It's so awkward. The sun is now starting to shine through.
I know.
It's kind of hitting us.
As the rocker moves, it's starting to creep onto her face. So we just have to
try to work out which.
That's why,
The window is going through.
That's why these are so amazing. Because before we wouldn't have had basically any. Oh, well done, that was it. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, which James laughed at me forgetting, but hey ho, what does he not laugh at me forgetting? This little memories book.
Like that's just ridiculous.
James, right, I've got to remove this because I've got to show you my little setup on the sideboard. You can hold this, my glamorous assistant.
I just don't get why you'd put a big vase on a book. Because then, like, you haven't. Are you not ever wanting to touch it?
It's aesthetic.
Is it? Is this what they do now?
Yeah. Oh my god, tell him, guys. Books are like really in, and like you put things.
But then why do you put things on it?
Because it just looks better.
Because you're like, oh look, we've got a guest over. Come look at my memories book.
I know, and it doesn't really give people the opportunity to kind of.
Oh, you gotta leave.
Maybe next time. Oh my god, you're so annoying because it's so true, but just leave it, yeah? It's gonna be a cute idea. It just looks cute. You guys back me up here, please, or they'll just have everyone else on James's team just saying, no, my vase is not gonna ruin it. Yes, it might mark it because it's bright white.
It's got like a little brown thing coming off.
I know, I think it's a little...
It's got things on the bottom,
yeah, it's
and
to
they show through.
Oh, stop it! Yes, I know. That's a very expensive vase from West Elm. Don't put the vase down. So basically... It's
a white book.
Right, get out.
Oh, sorry.
It's a cute as heck book from a brand called Naked Lane, which is actually owned by Charlotte Crosby. And I found it the other day, and it's got gorgeous home stuff. And yeah, I just bought this because I thought it was a great idea because it's an aesthetic book, which everyone is buying these days for this. Everyone is buying...
I haven't bought one, guys.
You have?
Bought one.
Oh, well, you will. She will. But then also it's kind of cute because I love pictures. I love memories, and I'm going to fill it because it's not specific. It's not like wedding. It's not like baby. It's like I could have all my memories ever.
My worry is, you know, in actual photo albums,
yeah,
they always have, you know, you put your, and then they have the thin.
Yeah, I know, but that's like old fashioned. That's just like OTT.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, doesn't it ruin the photos if it's going to be pressed?
Yeah, probably.
And then you're going
I'll
to
do a scrapbook style instead, so it's like...
So it's not proper photo.
Got writing and like glued in little photos, and it's not so much about treasured photos.
Photos are going to not get ruined, aren't they?
Right, can you just leave my book alone, please? It's going to be really cute and really nice memories.
It's like, just seeing memories, I just think it's a book about cats or something.
Cats?
The musical.
What's that
Isn't
got
that
to
where
do?
the song Memories is from?
Oh.
Memories.
Yes, please sing.
Isn't that from
Is that Memories? Isn't that Moonlight?
Oh, is it?
I have no
I just got that completely wrong.
I have no idea.
It was Memories.
Amber, what do you think?
Memories.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Totally agree, babes. Yeah. You're just so chatty today. Just like can't stop you. Also, I've decided, guys, I'm going to... Okay, I will stop vlogging in a minute.
It's from Cats. It's called Memory.
Is it? What does it go like, though?
Midnight, not a
Da,
sound
da, 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 da. Is that from Cats?
She is smiling alone.
Wow, very nice singing.
In the twilight, the wind
Is that from Cats? I've never seen Cats, have you?
I've never seen Cats.
Oh, let's watch
I've never
it.
seen the movie. Maybe we should watch the movie.
I didn't even know
That's
it.
really good.
No, but we should watch it so we can have our own view on it.
You should.
I've decided for Mila because she's just like
She's a dog.
she's just so sweet, and I feel like she needs a bit of a gift from me. So I'm gonna set her up in this corner over here. She probably will hate it, but we'll see. She used to love, if anyone's been following us for a while, in our old house and when we first moved in here, any windows where she can like see out, she loves to do dog watch. So she'll go all the way up to my dresser where I've got like a buffet in front of the window, and she'll do it up there. But it's a bit far away from the crowd. She likes to be involved, so then she just gives up.
Baby's name.
And this
surname.
buffet.
Oh, buffet.
Is it?
Buffet. I think buffet looks nicely.
That's not, I don't even think I'm saying buffet right. It's like poof or something. I don't know, I never pronounce anything right. Anyway, this chair as well, you might think she likes going on it, but I saw her once run and jump on it when the postman was coming, and she went flying because the chair's like, it's really slidey on this floor. And it was just really sad because she never went back on it again because she was scarred by going flying on it.
Behind you.
Hi, I'm going to step on you. So basically I'm going to get the bench down from the landing, and I'm going to place it by here, and I'm going to put some blankets on it and make it a really comfy space. And I'm hoping that she's going to be like, oh my god, I love it, and she's going to jump on and like look out the slats in the window and just be loving life. I haven't decided yet. The chair either will go somewhere else, or she doesn't...
The chair going somewhere else.
She does not go in that dog bed. Okay, every time I go to say that, Mila, on a vlog, you literally get in your dog bed.
She goes in there every now and then.
Oh, you want to go on your blanket? Go on then.
Yeah, that's her favourite space.
So, she loves these blankets, so I thought we'll just, you know, make a lovely blanket soft space over there. I think she's going to love it.
Honestly. I thought when you had a baby you were meant to become less soft with your dog, and we've definitely become more soft with Mila.
Because you're so cute
She's just like born and minding her own business, and we're like, oh, she's such a good girl now.
She is though. Every day I feel like I just appreciate how just chilled she is with the baby, and how she's just gotten on with her life, even though we are just looking at this little thing and paying it so much attention, and it's no longer all about her, and her walks are, you know, all over the place, and a lot of the times I can't come because I'm again with this little blob thing that she has no idea, and she's just so forgiving and so...
A couple of times I've tried to kind of like lay Amber on Mila to get like a cute photo, and I couldn't get her. I'm like, lay.
She runs away.
And then like just before I put it down, Mila like gets up and goes away, and I'm like, maybe not. Maybe that's not happening.
They're best friends. That's such a social media thing. Like they literally never like are even a meter close together, but then you post a picture like, oh my god, best friends, so my baby.
One time Mila sniffed Amber. They just get on.
Oh my god, they just get on so well.
Like,
it's like
Amber is, Mila is.
It's an accidental photo. Oh my god, best of friends, dog and baby.
It's like you hide Amber under like a bunch of towels, and Mila sniffs, and you're like, aha, photo op.
Oh, you will be best friends when she's a little bit older.
And she's putting your ears and tail.
So I think we're going to finish our cups of tea, and then we're hoping to pop
To the garden centre. Very excited.
Oh my gosh, stop being so excited.
What?
You literally was like, garden centre then.
My smile didn't start. I was like,
I'm so buzzing to go to this garden centre,
we'll
guys.
explain to you. We're thinking of doing a tiny little bit of work in the garden. We'll show you. We'll show you what we should.
Oh, and also, before I stop babbling, show me your lovely outfit today, Boo. Gymshark athlete.
I have my Gymshark joggers, and my Gymshark t-shirt. I am now
sponsored by Gymshark.
Like, you know, Steve Cook, stand to one side.
You're here.
You guys know who Steve Cook is.
You have arrived.
Yeah, like, I'm here. So if any of you guys want kind of any advice on clothing to buy for you or for boyfriends and husbands for workouts, don't come to me because I don't work out anymore. But, you know, any comfies.
You do, and you will. We love fitness and
I
health.
think I'll be the pro kind of comfy guy. So if you want to wear the comfiest joggers and shorts and t-shirts,
come to you.
I'm here.
Well, you do just wear comfort Gymshark all the time, to be fair, and that is my favourite t-shirt that Gymshark does for boyfriends in the back. If you want a t-shirt that's just really nice,
I'll pop up the name because I don't know.
We don't know the name because we're that good, and everyone should just work with us because we're just on point.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, I'm technically not actually the Gymshark athlete, we just joke, but they are now sponsoring our channel a little bit, so thank you for that. And this isn't a sponsored video then.
This is not a sponsored video, no. We've worked with Gymshark long term for, well, I've worked with Gymshark long term since I started on social media, because obviously I was like, fitness, oosh, oosh. And I worked with them then, and I've worked with them throughout my whole journey, which is just so lovely, because I think it just goes to show what type of brand Gymshark is. I kind of expected them at the time to when I, you know, went through my weight gain, when I went through moving away from my unhealthy-ish relationship with fitness and moving towards just fitness for my health and for loving life and looking after myself, you know, and along with that came less restriction, and so came a weight gain and my body finding its own sort of place where it was comfortable being whilst I was still looking after my body and all of that. And obviously I've now gone through a pregnancy and I'm postpartum, and I'm going to be working on all that side of fitness things, which is really exciting. But yeah, they've worked with me throughout that whole journey, which I think just goes to show what an amazing brand they are. And I have a whole, you guys know I have, if you've been following me for a while, I have a whole like section of my wardrobe dedicated to Gymshark. They're just the best. And I got my new little hoodie from my package this morning. Love life. I've been rambling for way too long. I'm going to drink my cold cup of tea now because I've been talking too much. Stretchies! Awake from a nap. Stretch routine begins.
No, stretch routine's just ending.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, it's not going.
Her neck strength is getting so strong. She can now, like, if I sit her on my lap, she can use her head and keep it up, like, really, really well. Yeah, and she headbutts me. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, coochies with daddy.
You always think, oh, I just kid you all day, and then she starts screaming, you're like, here we go, mum.
I know you love me, really. Bye. Hello. So cute. Stretch routine. So I've come up to the nursery to get her outfit on for the day. She's got her Gym Jam jammies on. You got your Gym Jam jammies on. I'm going to choose probably one of my newer little outfits that I've gotten for her. I'm quite feeling this little dress from Mamas and Papas. I might go for this with long sleeve top and tights, all the striped dungarees. I really want to see her in them. And I've also got loads of little like bows and headbands and little baby turbans and stuff. So I really want to try her in one of those today for the first time and see if she likes them.
Carys is just feeding Amber. All the time stuff she started to kick up a fuss. I'm going to make some smoothies before we pop out to the garden centre. So yeah, started doing smoothies again. We did loads of smoothies last summer. And you know when you kind of forget that you did things, like we literally would have a smoothie every single day, you know, yogurt, fresh fruit, and then like we kind of didn't do it during the winter because I guess, I don't know, you want your fruit less cold. I have no idea. I guess it's how you eat ice cream in the summer but not really in the winter. So yeah, we stopped doing them and I completely forgot about them, and now that the weather's a bit nicer, I thought let's start smashing out the smoothies again. So I got my little smoothie thing there, which isn't turned on, feeling a bit flustered, not sure what I'm doing. Let's see what fruit we got and let's do a little smoothie. So we have strawberries, blueberries and ice in there so far. And then what I do is I chuck it on to blend. Don't seem to want to blend. Give it a shake, give it a shake, give it a shake. So yeah, I pop it on to blend and then I put the yogurt and then a little drop of orange juice in. And that means that you can kind of fully make the most of it and get as much kind of smoothie mix You sassy. It was full before I put it on the first time, but now there's quite a big space at the top where I can put in some yogurt and orange juice and then chuck it back on, give it a little bit more of a blend, and then yeah, there's the smoothie. So yeah, top tip, you know, if you want to get kind of the most smoothie out of a single tub, whatever you want to call that. What would you call that? Plastic cup. Anyway, whatever these are called, then if you kind of just put the fruit in and blend it, then obviously gives you like a nice bit because all the air's gone. Nice bit on top there to fit your yogurt and a bit of water or juice or whatever you're going to do to thin it out. Fascinating tip! Guys, this is just great. Great vlogging. And then you can get 2 very full glasses, please excuse this terrible vlogging, of smoothie from a single tub. Look at that, beautiful. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this very basic tutorial of how to make some very basic smoothies. Please do stay tuned for next week. Let's go and take Carys' smoothie into actually. I'll set it on the way. The only issue with blueberries and smoothies is that kind of the skin pieces definitely stick in your teeth during drinking. Here we go, my dear. How's it going? Are we still breastfeeding? So I'll give Carys some time. Hi. Oh, she's got a little turban on.
I know, I can't wait to show it. No.
Guys, gonna see Amber in a new little turban suit.
That's so cute.
It's that awkward thing of babies. Obviously, you're meant to kind of hide the top of their head from the sun, but it's a bit warm at the moment to have hats on, we think. So we've got the turbans out.
They're so cute.
Very cute.
Look at you, pretty girl. Look at you, pretty girl. Look at you with your little outfit on. Huh? You're looking so pretty. I love your dress. You're so pretty. Are you sleepy? Oh, you just want to go to sleep. So we're on our way to the garden centre now. We are basically looking for, I just love garden centres in general, so I'm always up for a browse around a garden centre. But we're looking for a shed, maybe. If you have seen our garden, we do have a little shed which is visible from the kitchen. There's like that massive picture window at the bottom of the kitchen, like you can see out into the garden shed. The shed is a little bit dishevelled. It's quite it was obviously a shed from the previous owners, and it has quite a lot of holes in it.
It's damp in there. It's kind
around the back.
Quite a lot of water in.
Yeah, I mean we've only got like, at the moment we've only got like rubbish stuff in there anyway.
Yes, it doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter too much. But if in the future we are wanting to store sort of garden furniture, baby furniture, or whatever, like baby furniture, baby toys,
like some stuff, or maybe when she stops,
yeah,
push chair if we can't be bothered to put in the attic.
Things like that. It would just be good to have more of a usable shed out there. And we also, I know we spoke about this lots and you guys have given us loads of suggestions, thought about changing that space where the shed currently is. There's like a nice sort of square patch of grass which is away from the main bit of garden, which is again visible from the kitchen window, into more of a what would you call it?
Yeah, a sitting area, a decking area.
Decking area, yeah.
It's something we want to talk through when we get home so that we can kind of show you what we're thinking. But right now we're on the way to the garden centre to look at sheds. We kind of forgot to talk about it before we left the house. So we'll do this the other way around and we'll look at some sheds we're thinking of, as well as like maybe some decking options and stuff, and we'll kind of chat through it
when we get home.
We're at the garden centre. Here she is with her turban, keeping the sun off her head. She is so cute.
That is actually great for her head, because I worry about the sun being on it all the time.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah, it is good. So yeah, we're here. They've got loads of sheds over there, which is very exciting. We're going to go and have a little stroll. We think we might go to the coffee shop first and get a coffee to walk around with.
Yay! So we're just having a little browse around garden centre shops.
Just having a little browse around and I just see her going.
James is waiting to go and get coffees.
That's fine. You browse, girl.
I'm in the fake flower and plants section, so obviously I'm in my element.
So we've come to a garden centre, which has beautiful real plants.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Flowers. And we're in the fake section.
I'm in the fake one. There's real ones right out there, but no, we must look at the fake ones. No, James just came up with a great idea, because basically I picked up this wreath and I thought either for the new shed or somewhere in the house. You guys know I'll always find space for a wreath in my life. Unfortunately, according to James. I thought I'd pick up some. They've got some gorgeous eucalyptus, and James was like, you've got so much dried eucalyptus hanging about, why don't you use your dried eucalyptus? So I thought, great idea, I'll try and use my real dried eucalyptus.
Honestly, I'm just so give me the noble voice.
You're just full of crafting DIY ideas. Oh my gosh. I will be back here for autumn. Do I pick this up now?
No.
In case they don't. Yes, I'm sorry. This is
no, they will do it.
Okay, we must come back. Remind me.
Well, if you want to buy it now, buy it now. Don't let me stop you.
Don't let me stop you.
Where are you going to put it between now and autumn?
Look, you can hear Amber going, yeah, buy it. For autumn, full decor. A wreath. I'll put it around my wreath.
But where are you going to put it until autumn?
Oh, until autumn. Yes, I know. I will probably lose it.
You will probably lose it.
We'll be back for autumn. I can assure you. Let's go get coffees. Just stopped off for a quick coffee break. Got our flat whites.
We're going to sheds. It's honestly the most exciting day, isn't it?
I know. Sheds and coffee. So, back from the garden centre. Picked up a shed brochure. Whoa. Look at me. Parenting life. Feel like a proper adult, getting excited about blooming sheds. I think can't remember what the last thing we vlogged was, but we came back, it's getting a little bit later on now. I wanted to put Amber down for like a nice long nap in her Moses basket, just because, I don't know whether that's just me overthinking, but I like to kind of have her one good, like nice long nap in her Moses basket during the day, just like a nice kind of flat, safe sleeping mattress sleep. I'm probably way overthinking that, but like otherwise she's kind of like sleeping on the go with us, which I absolutely love because she comes on the go with us so happily and so easily. But yeah, I wanted to stay and make sure she had a really good nap. James and Mila have gone out for a walk, and also James wanted to make sure Mila got a really good walk as well, because when we go with Amber, we love going on family walks, but they're not as like when James and Mila go on their own, they basically go on like a massive hike and they get loads more sort of area done in the amount of time, because I and Amber, I'm going to blame Amber, but it's just me, slows them down quite a bit these days. So yeah, it's nice to kind of give Mila a good mixture as well. And if you can hear a dog letting off a little cry there, this is my parents' dog. Bailey, where are you? Are you exploring? Oh, you're in there. What are you doing? Come on. This is my parents' dog called Bailey, who is such a cutie. My parents work full-time, both full-time on Friday, so sometimes we dog sit for them on a Friday, so you may have noticed Bailey in and out of our vlogs occasionally. So, in the garden centre, again, can't remember what you vlogged, but I picked up just a couple of things. Obviously, I picked up the shed brochure, which is so exciting. We will talk you through that in a little bit, and I'll show you the shed that we've already got. But this is what I picked up. You saw that I picked up my eucalyptus wreath, and if you're not a viewer that knows about my obsession with eucalyptus, this is some dried eucalyptus that I have dotted around the house, which was some that I bought on Etsy. And then I also have some fake eucalyptus over there. That's my like OG fake eucalyptus, which I feel like looks so real, and I've always loved this. And I did like a massive clear out when I had loads of fake plants before. Did a massive clear out of all the ones that looked rubbish, and this was like the only one that I kept because I feel like it looks really real. And then I also have a lot of dried planty things. I can't remember where I got that from, but I absolutely love that. I've had that little vase and dried flower collection for ages too. And then I've also got, this is called Pussy Willow. I know it's a funny name, but I have people ask me a lot of the time on Instagram when I show it on my stories. It's honestly one of my favourite things. Now, half of this is fake and half of this is real. I think this one with the brownier stem, I can't even tell, see, is that fake or real? I'm not sure, but I know this, yeah, this one, because the little things fall off more on them. These ones are real, and you can buy them, and I think I bought this real collection of them, however many there are dotted in there, about a year ago, and they have lasted, like, obviously they just last. I feel like they just last forever. So a supermarket was where I got them from. I think it was like a couple of pounds for a collection. I feel like they look really cute, and you can also hang really cute things from them. So that's a really nice piece of home. Look at her sleeping peacefully. She's such a good girl, and I'm just in and out, toddling about, keeping an eye on her. So the other thing that I picked up from the garden centre, sorry, forgetting what I'm saying, was this basket. Oh, and I also picked up, very unexcitingly, some little things to make my wreath with. These are like little bendy, I don't know how to explain them. They're like bendy wires that you use to attach the flowers and leaves or whatever you want to put on your wreath. So they're really good for attaching everything. And then this was basically a basket to give you a little view. James was like, oh my goodness, are you serious? Another basket? And I was like, boo, listen to me, okay? I have reasoning. In my In the home gym, I am obsessed with baskets, but in the home gym, I want to have a basket to put my yoga mats in, because on Pinterest it looked really cute. They had it in the corner, because I've got 2 yoga mats, and one is going to lay down next to the Peloton, and then I want to have the spare one in the basket holder, and I just feel like it'll be cute to kind of store other things in, like my little dumbbells that I've bought and other things like that. So I got that because I love it, and it must be exactly the same sort of brand as the one which I love. Look how similar they are, that I have in here. And I love this one. This used to have our shoes in it, and it now holds our blankets, and I just love the kind of washed whitey neutrally brown look. Love that. Also, wanted to test a little basket like this under here. So under here I tend to just store things, and it's just like looks messy, so messy. Now you guys know I really want to do, I've been talking about this for a while, a hallway transformation, because the hallway has been totally abandoned since we first moved in. Hello Bailey, why are you looking so confused? You're not sure why I'm talking to myself, are you? You're not used to me vlogging. Come here. Come here, Kitty. You are a funny dog. You've got a very funny personality. So yeah, this hallway I really want to do a transformation of, and we're going to put like a really nice piece of furniture down the end where the lamp and table is, where we have the Wi-Fi and stuff, and we're getting rid of that because we've got shoe storage elsewhere. This is all going to be different, but we're probably going to keep this console, so I'm gonna see what a basket looks like under there. That's really unexciting and a really waffly long way to say I'm testing what a basket looks like under my console. That is gorgeous. Perfect sizing, perfect vibes. I feel like you could just put some stuff in there and just keep it a bit more tidy, even though there's always mess under there. Right, now, next thing I had to show you was, the shed. I just wanted to give you, me and James are gonna go through it. I've got James's blooming sliders on. Like, oh no, I don't. I just changed them. I had James's sliders on again. Got my socks and sandals now, showing them off, as my favourite thing to wear at the moment is socks and sandals. Do I have odd socks on today, or? No, I've got matching. That's very unusual for me. I just changed out of James's sliders. I was like, I do really need to stop wearing them now, because I wear them more than him at the moment. So this is our kitchen, and this is the window that I was on about. And this is the area that we're hopefully going to do a little bit of a transformation. As you can see, the sun, it's like, what time is it now? 5:15, just gone 5:15, and the sun is still beaming down, and the sun stays in this area of the garden for the longest. Now, we usually put our garden furniture on the main area of the garden, but then the grass goes really like burnt when you leave the garden furniture, so you have to move it off every single day, which is fine, but it would be nice if we had, and obviously we got this patio area, which is nice for furniture to be on, but it's never ever has the sun. So we'll go through all this later, what we're actually planning on doing here, but we're doing like a little transformation of this area, and that is the current shed that we have. So that was why we were looking at sheds, because that one is currently broken. Oh, and this is the other eucalyptus I have. So the eucalyptus that, sorry, I'm probably speaking way too fast. Take a breath, calm it down. The other eucalyptus, if anyone's wondering, I can hear Amber, like as soon as she starts gurgling. The good thing about this house layout is I've now fully tested it. As soon as she starts stirring, I can hear her from like all points of the downstairs, which is really nice. So don't worry about that. I am popping in and out, checking on her all the time. This is the eucalyptus, the rest of the one that I ordered from Etsy. And then I have my own dried eucalyptus, which I have around the house as well. We've got some in here. We've got some in here, which is how they all start. And I really need to clean this one out. And so this is all dried now as well. But I cut them from the garden, from my eucalyptus tree, put them in here with some water, and they last like 4 weeks. And then after that, they turn to dried eucalyptus, and I keep them and put them around the house. And I've got so many little collections. Where else have I got another one? In here, there's a really nice one as well. I know you can't see it very well because the light, but yeah, I love them. So because I have so much of that dried eucalyptus, James was saying I could try and make a wreath out of that, so I might collect a little bit more over like the next few weeks or whatever, and then try and make that dried eucalyptus wreath, which I think would be really nice. I'm not sure if it'll work because it's like dried and stiff, but we'll see. The other thing I also have dotted around the house, I've kind of got a eucalyptus and pampas obsession. We've got pampas here, we've got pampas upstairs, we've got pampas in the guest room, pampas here, pampas in my dressing room, just everywhere. And this is the Peloton, which is going to go up in the workout room when we do that. And we're starting on that in the next few days, which is so exciting. And And then this is going to turn, for anyone new, into her playroom, Amber's playroom. So yeah, what was I? Oh yes, now I'm going to clear this space. Check on baby girl. She's all good in the hood. Gonna clear this space and do the little bench area for Mila and see if she likes that. Okay, so I've done a bit of a reshift in the lounge and this is how it has turned out. So you come in, you've got the little dog bed area over there with the basket still, and I'll show you what it looks like from the other angle. And then obviously I've moved out the rocker just to show you what it looks like, but parenting life, the rocker is definitely just going to go back where it was before, I think, unless we find a better option for it. But yeah, this is a nice little area to come into, and then we've got the little chair over here, which again, it looks a little bit crowded over there and I think it did suit better back there, but I just really want to see if Mila enjoys this little space because I just think she deserves a little something, and I think she'll be so happy that she gets a little space where she can have dog watch and rest her head, and you know, the rest of the house doesn't need to look perfect. I'd rather her have a little space, but yeah, I still do love how it looks. I think it does just look a little bit crowded over there. And it did look better in the other location. And then I've just popped Mila's dog bed back here in case she ever wants to escape into her dog bed. I think it's really nice to have that available. Also, I used to put all her pillows and her toys in there when I'd like tidy up. And then obviously it would be crowded, so she'd never go in it. So I've put a little bucket so I can put her toys in there instead. And so hopefully she can use this space if she needs a bit of time out. And then obviously she can still use the sofa as much as she wants. But yeah, I'm going to see if she enjoys that space. I'll let you guys know how she takes to the space, but I love how it looks, and I think it looks really sort of open and just lovely as you walk in as well. So yeah, that's the new layout for now, and like I said, the rocker's just going to go straight back in the middle of the room there because that's the best place for it. Also, I picked up this the other day. I think I was showing it on my Instagram story and not on here. And it's a really cute little candle holder. Where did I pick it up from? Was it Asda? I think it was Asda. But it also works really nicely as like a vase, because they've got this little glass. Oh, I'm picking up the wrong thing. The candle, I obviously put my electric candles in there. But it's got like a glass thing. And to be fair, like the glass thing does lift up, so it's not ideal. I don't know what would actually happen if I did put water in there. So I don't know how to explain it, but the glass thing isn't stuck down, but there is like a base. It does form like a vase in there basically. But you could either put dried flowers so you didn't have to use water, and you pop it out there and it looks like a really cool vase, because I had some tulips in there the other day that I bought, but I obviously had them without the water in because I was just balancing them in there as I brought them in from the car, and that's what I was putting on my Instagram story, saying that could work really, really cutely as a vase. But yeah, I did buy it as an electric candle holder, and it's very nice. I love that. So yeah, I think that was from Asda, and those fit in perfectly. The electric candles are from Lights for Fun. You guys know my favourite place to get fairy lights, candles, electric candles, and all the lights and electric stuff I just love from Lights for Fun. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that's gone. And I think Amelia and James are going to be back any second, and we should hopefully be able to have a little chat through our plans for the garden. So Amber is having a little bit of a feed. She woke up from her nap pretty hungry, so I'm feeding her up, and then I think we'll do some like interactive time, just because after her feeds now she's having a bit more awake time, which is really nice, because when she was newborn it was like feed, sleep, feed, sleep, and she still does get really sleepy on the boob. Does anyone have any tips for her not getting so sleepy, or shall I just kind of leave it? I mean, I've read loads of things just saying just leave it, because it's fine if they get sleepy after a feed. It's kind of like just humans getting sleepy, but she's very much or almost goes to sleep every time she comes off the boob. I think she just like is milk drunk. But every now, you know, after a little snooze, she'll sometimes have quite a bit of a wake time, which is really nice, because yeah, we're just getting loads more smiles, loads more interaction, doing loads more tummy time and just everything like that. So yeah, she's making loads more sounds as well, like little grunts and little like loving that that milk life. So that's nice, because I feel like she's getting a little bit more. You growing? Can you hear that? She absolutely loves it. So yeah, we're just feeding and watching Big Bang Theory. My fave, my current absolute fave is the Big Bang Theory. Are you gonna smile? Is that a smile? Are you looking at Mummy? Oh! Are you smiling? Are you smiling? Oh! Yeah, Yes, you are. Are you smiling? You're such a big girl. Are you gonna copy me? Go on. Give me a big smile. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's now the next day. Yes, what happened last night? I got back from the walk and it was just a bit late, wasn't it? I didn't get back until 8 p.m.
What was the last thing? Oh, I vlogged Amber smiling.
Oh, was she smiling?
I literally
She always smiles.
Look like, I'm sorry, but I really do.
Carys was saying earlier that she thought she looked too good yesterday and just wanted to make sure she brought a bit of reality into the end of the
No, that's not true. This is what I was saying. Basically, James said, are you going to wear that on the vlog?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did, mate.
Just because like I was ready to start vlogging, so I wanted to make sure Carys
Well, I
was
always say to
comfortable.
James, like, let's wear nice outfits and like do our hair, you know, get our hair washed and all that. And then I rock up like this today. But then I was saying, look, James, I want to be real. I want to be honest. Yesterday I had a dress up day. This is what I was saying. And today I basically wanted to look like this because I didn't want to change how I was going to do it for the vlog because this is the real, honest parent life.
Camera ran out of battery there, like it always does.
Again?
But yes, anyway, to be fair, I always wear joggers and a t-shirt, and I actually have a stain. My t-shirt. We just finished lunch. Carys is just doing a quick clean up. I'm making some teas and coffees. Amber is having a chill. She did wake up a bit.
Is she back to sleep or wake?
Yeah, no, she's back to sleep.
Is she?
Amber's been really good today in napping. We had a difficult night last night. We think that we're kind of taking her for granted a bit too much and we're not putting her to sleep early enough.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between kind of daytime napping and nighttime napping. And I think we need to start kind of going to bed earlier or like maybe putting her up in a snooze pod with a camera or something.
Yeah, so I posted on my Instagram basically what happened yesterday was she's like good as gold all day, like sleeps so well like she is right now and like goes down for her naps and stuff. And then when it gets to the evening, sometimes like from about 7 p.m. she'll get like really sort of unsettled and overtired and can't be settled, and we're trying to kind of make her nap still downstairs sort of in her daytime, which it is for us and can be for other babies. But on Instagram DMs, loads of people were saying that could be a really good indicator of her like bedtime that she's sort of gotten into. Yeah, she's decided almost. Around 7, around 8 p.m. can be a time where you can take them up to the snooze pod, dim the lights and have that as like their nighttime, and that helps them just get over the day and not feel so overstimulated from the day, rather than having daytime naps right up until 11 p.m. and then having the... Yeah. Do you get me? It's complicated.
No, it
Every
make sense
baby's
because
different.
it is very different because obviously during the day they kind of nap for an hour and a half. They're then awake for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
They feed and they do like tummy time and like interaction and stuff. When in the nights they go down, they sleep for 3, 4, 5 hours, however long they can do. They feed, they go back to sleep, they feed, they go back to sleep. So it is completely different, the nighttime sleeping to daytime. Yeah. So yeah, maybe that is something we're going to try today. Maybe try to put it down like 8:30 at the latest because, you know, kind of, I think maybe like 11 hours sleep is kind of good, but you know, every baby's different.
We'll have to just test it.
And we'll just have to test it and see how it goes. But from like courses we've done, they say usually between like 8:30 and 7:30 is kind of like a good time for them to be sleeping, like in their sleep kind of mode.
Yeah, they say they say there's often 2 types of babies, one that likes to go down at 7 or 8, and one that likes to stay up and go down at 10 or 11. And I think we were kind of just assuming
because
she would stay.
We stay up until 10 and 11.
Yeah.
She will as well, obviously.
I mean, and she's good as gold. As soon as she settles then, at 11, eventually, she slept for 6 hours last night, didn't she?
It's funny how it kind of takes
in a row
a while to notice the patterns, how like, it has been that in the evening she hasn't settled. Then when we go up actually into our bedroom, dim the lights.
That's what I'm saying.
She does then settle. But it's crazy how we kind of took so long to notice that pattern.
I know, exactly. When actually she clearly just liked the dim lights and the night light.
Yeah.
A little bit earlier on in the evening to help her settle.
Well, she's just selfish, okay? Because we've been watching our Quest to Candleford, so...
We wanted to stay down watching TV. But yeah, we're going to try that now and see if it helps.
Yes, well not now, but yeah, in the night. So let me just finish making the tea and coffee and then I think we're going to chat through what we think we're doing outside. So,
James is running in from the rain. Putting the food bin out. It is forecast to rain every single day this week and it's just so sad.
It's your birthday week!
It's my birthday week, guys!
Coming up.
My birthday's on the 13th of May, for anyone wondering. I'm going to be 25. Woo!
Anyone wondering, you can send cards and presents
to me. All presents are welcome. #gifted. No, I'm going to be 25, and I don't know, I kind of feel old but young. How do you feel? I'm older than James, you guys know. I'm 4 months.
Really old.
4 months older.
Carys is a bit of a cougar.
So I'm 25.
I'm her toy boy.
This is my toy boy. He's only 24.
Well, you're not yet 25. We're both 24, aren't we?
Yeah, but in a few days I am.
Gosh, okay.
We're not doing anything very exciting.
Well, we are. We booked to go, because obviously now we can eat outdoors, so we booked to go for lunch, me, Carys and Amber, on a beautiful roof terrace somewhere, which isn't in shelter. So can't see that going ahead somehow.
With the rain.
Yeah.
And it literally says 80 to 90% chance of rain all day, every day.
But we will be vlogging the birthday, no matter how much of a disaster it comes to be. So stay tuned for that one.
Can't wait. Okay, so James will talk through. I'm not even going to bother because I just babble for Britain.
I'm James.
The garden plans.
Yes.
So I did tell James, I did explain to you guys the reasons why, and then he'll explain what we're doing.
Yeah,
so,
northwest facing garden. We only get the sun. We get sun at the front of the house, so we get it at the back of the garden. So our patio literally gets no sun at all throughout the entire day.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting because when we bought a house, your parents are very garden orientated, and they were very much like, ooh, south facing garden, that's amazing. And we were always like, don't care.
Yeah.
Just don't care. And I don't like this, we love the house to absolute bits, but it is a pain in the summer when you want to sit in the sun.
I just see now why people look at only, say, south-facing gardens. But when before I was like, oh, that's so fussy, like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But actually, the sun, if you want to actually spend time in your garden, obviously the sun...
On patio areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It limits where the sun is. So yeah, anyway, the sun lasts longest in this area back here.
So this was a perfect opportunity. We do not use this area for anything. It's a bit of a weird area.
I don't think we've ever been on it.
Well, I mow the lawn.
Oh yeah.
So that's the only time we ever go on it, really, isn't it?
We moved the chairs there just to see it. Yes. We don't actually sit on them over there.
No. And we've got our shed here. So yeah, we're just thinking, we're not 100% sure, but basically we want to deck the entire area. So deck from the wall over there over to kind of where the steps are and have the steps included in the decking. And we want to deck rather than tile because we think that would be cheaper than having to kind of get a flat surface, get a basin and stuff to flatten it, to then tile on top. And we think decking looks beautiful. So we're going to deck over to there. What we can't decide is whether to keep that shed or buy a new shed, or to not have a shed at all and to have storage kind of a bit further over. Where those black bins are, we still have concrete slab that we can put a very small shed on. Concrete
slab runs all the way across here, and it's quite like it's quite a good size for a mini storage shed.
The only thing in our shed is a lawnmower and some paint, nothing of value. And then in the future we could always put a shed elsewhere in the garden that we don't really use and doesn't get much sun, rather than having it in this kind of prime sun position. The other thing we can't decide is whether we'd like a hot tub.
Yeah. You guys have been recommending it. Every time we talk about this little space, you're like, hot tub would be amazing there.
The amazing thing is we already have electricity running up to it. So with a plug there. So I think for a hot tub, we literally need electricity. So yeah, we can't. So what we're thinking is potentially, if we're going for the hot tub or not, get rid of the shed to have some sort of, what are they called?
Pergola or gazebo? No,
gazebo,
like wooden structure with a roof and a back.
So it's going to be fenced at the back, and then it's going to have like a roof, but the front and sides will be completely open, just so that we can still use the hot tub when it rains.
Yeah.
That's kind of the idea of that. And that would kind of come halfway down, just past where the shed currently is, and then the front bit would be completely in the sun. And then obviously you could have the hot tub under the pergola, or do you keep the shed and just deck the front and we won't actually use the hot tub that much? I can't decide because
I don't know.
You only really use the decking in the summer, but then if you had a hot tub, you'd kind of use it a bit more in the winter.
Yeah, I feel like
hot tubs in the winter.
We love a hot tub, and we love going to spa days just for the hot tubs. And I feel like with Amber now, we're not really going to be going to romantic spa getaways, so it would be obviously luxury still to have a hot tub. And like James said, we would use it then. We'd make the use of the garden transformation here in the winter as well as in the summer, because I think of the hot tub as like a wintry thing. And obviously under the gazebo and everything, it'll stop the leaves falling in, and it'll be like just a space that you can use all year round no matter what. And also the shed is just quite big for what we actually use it for, so we can have the best technically the best of both worlds. We're not sure which option we want to go for, but if you had, you know, the pergola, hot tub, decking, sort of lounging or dining area, and then over there on that slab, it would also make use of that area with a small storage shed for
like
lawnmowers and things like that. So
mowers. We have so in this household. I know.
So that's our idea and our plans.
And the only reasons why we want kind of a harsh fence at the back is because it's quite ugly. So we have like a metal fence there, and it's quite ugly, kind of all the shrubbery behind it. So we quite like to kind of block that off.
Which the shed does.
Which a shed does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the concrete slab's already there for the shed, so it kind of makes sense to keep a shed there. And if we really wanted a bigger shed in the future, we could go over there.
Yeah.
You know.
There's so many options.
Yeah.
But that's our idea at the moment, and that's what we've been looking at and sort of planning.
Yes.
So I bet you were buzzing, you waited to the end of this vlog to hear those exciting plans. We're getting old now. Garden sheds are exciting to me.
Definitely, but I am interested because I think we are very... No one can really tell us whether we should get a hot tub or not, because I guess it's up to us to decide how much we'd actually use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, from a design point of view, I would be interested to hear your guys' thoughts, because it's a difficult one to design. I feel a bit puzzled with the whole thing.
Yeah, we have been having to think about it, and there's lots of options. So if you've got any great ones, let us know. You often come up with some fantastic ideas.
Yes.
We'd be very intrigued, and we often go with what you guys come up with, because they're quite clever ideas. Anyway, so I think that is it from today's video.
Well, yesterday's video.
Yesterday's video. And we hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back with lots more vlogs very, very soon. My birthday vlog!
Happy birthday, guys.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Love you so much, and see you in the next video.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Bye!
See you soon. Bye!
Bye.